Bawib Grana Weeb Mini Bong, I'm Engineer Hoist, and on my stream a couple days ago, I was showing off my Studio Series Bumblebee movie core class Ravage that I just picked up, and by the time I got done talking about him, I realized I had just done a review, so I downloaded the stream, cut out the review, and figured I'd upload it for your enjoyment. So enjoy! And Ravage, of course, he doesn't turn into a cassette, but he does turn into like a box. And as you can see, no, I don't have the Bumblebee sound wave, so but he does fit in there. I've seen other people do it. I don't have that sound wave to show it off yet, but you know, if you fold him up, he does. You have to take this piece off. And if you look closely, you can see this is actually you know, it's the same as Soundwave's Canon. So if you do have the Studio Series Bumblebee Soundwave, you could actually put this into his Canon to give him more of a G1 look. And that comes with Ravage. So this is basically his little box mode that fits in. It's a little tricky to get these legs in the configuration to where, the first time I did it, the front feet here were kind of sticking down and that wouldn't have gone in, so I had to kind of undo it a little bit and rearrange it. So it's a little tricky to get these all to where he's a nice little perfect box shape, but it's doable. It's definitely doable. And so we'll just take off his little laser guns off here, which kind of complete the box shapes, because you know, if you don't have those on, it still works, but it's not perfectly boxy. It's got a little bit of extra bit there. And let's see. So we'll pull out his tail and pull that out. You can pull out his head. This is probably a different order than what they say, but you know, it's fine. Undo his front legs. Undo the back legs. The legs do tab in. There's a little post right here for the front legs, and the back legs. They have a post, and there's a little hole right there for them to tab in. Now we'll get those done. There is an extra little rotation. Like the whole hip will rotate back. You can kind of see that happening there. All the way back like that. So that's how the legs, you know, kind of end up. And then, of course, once you've got it there, you can rotate the legs around to where they're properly oriented for a mechanical Jaguar. He does have this extra little piece that kind of hides on his belly when he's in his little box mode. We'll bring his front legs down. And this piece will tab up there for his robotic Jaguar mode. These little pieces, just like on his G1 counterpart, will attach to his legs. There's little holes on his legs here. And there you go. Now, if you don't happen to have Soundwave who will make use of this, there is a storage place for him in his robot mode. You guys have probably seen that in pictures, and it's almost obscene because, yeah, it just kind of sits under there, kind of like, yeah, you guys can use your imagination. But it's not what you think it is. It's a gun. It fires, you know, lasers and stuff. And his little mouth does open, so he can growl at you and whatnot. Very cool. Probably one of the best, if not the best, Ravage that we've gotten in a very long time, if ever. I mean, for like this type of thing, like not counting like Beast Wars type of Ravage or whatever, but kind of like a cassette Ravage. This is one of the, if not the best Ravage that you're gonna find out there. Definitely worth picking up this if you're a fan of Ravage at all, or what, you know, then yeah, even if you're not a fan of Bayformers or the live action movie stuff or the Bumblebee movie or whatever, this Ravage is fantastic. It's absolutely unbelievable. And of course he turns into a box, but that's basically what a cassette is. It's just a squished box, whereas this is more of a shipping box, right? So yeah, definitely. Even if you want to pass on Shockwave, go get yourself a Ravage. Yeah. Speaking of that, how about a comparison? I've got this is Netflix Soundwave, and he happens to have Ravage. See, basically a box. It's like a pizza box, except it's a cassette. Now the trick is trying to remember how to transform this guy. Here is your Siege Ravage. He's got the little guns. They're kind of part of the molding. So there is your Siege Ravage. Compare him with your Bumblebee movie Ravage. If you had to take your pick, I sure know which one I would pick. He doesn't have the most G1 look, this Studio Series guy, but man, he's great. Well, Siege Ravage isn't that bad, but Studio Series is better. There you go. So, go get yourself a core class Ravage. Really good. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. See you next time.